right, y'all. So there's, I got into a debate with somebody. Well, it wasn't a debate. We were just having a conversation, and we're talking about your resources, right? What's your most important resource? Either your time or your energy. And that person was telling me time. Time is the most, valuable resource. But I disagreed. I disagreed because of the first law of thermodynamics, right? Energy is not destroyed nor created. It just changed forms, etc. And also, the definition of energy in thermodynamics is the ability or your capacity to do work, your productivity. So that's the definition of energy in thermodynamics. So I said, I used to think time was your most precious commodity, right? Because that's where you get the term time is money. Time wasted could never be regained, right? Once you spend your time, you can never get that back. Once you spend your time, once you spend time, like, you can never get time back. Never get time back. So therefore, time is your most precious commodity. I used to think that, but as I continue my evolution, I realized that no, time is not your most precious commodity. It's actually energy. Energy is your most valuable asset, and let me explain why. If you think about it, just from economics, from an economic standpoint, right? What drives the value of a commodity? What makes a commodity? The value of a commodity is determined by supply and demand, right? If you flood the market with a product, the value comes down, the price comes down. If you flood the market with a product, the value is going to come down. If you remove the product out of the market, if there's a scarcity of a product, the value goes up. The less you have of something, the more valuable it becomes. I'm going to say that again. The less diamonds, jewelry, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The less there is, the value of it is going to go up, especially if demand stays the same. So supply and demand determines the value or the price of a product in the marketplace. Well, let's use time as a product, and let's use energy as a product, and let's use the same metrics to determine which one is more valuable. Watch this, or which one is more crucial, is truly more value. Watch this. There's 24 hours in the day, and everyone has that. Everyone has equal amount of time. 24 hours, all of us, everybody. Okay, again, consider the economics that I just told you, supply and demand. The more you have of something, the less the value is, right? And the scarcity of a product makes the value go up. So if everybody has equal time, then the price of that product is going to stay the same. Using supply and demand again, using economics. If we all have equal amount of a product, the price is going to stay the same. The price is not going to go up. It's not going to go. It's going to be what's called a net neutral in terms of the price. So we have a net neutrality. Net neutrality because everyone has the exact same Tesla. Everyone has the exact same diamond. Everyone has the exact same Rolex. Everyone has the exact, you see my point. So if everyone has the exact same amount of time, the price is going to remain stagnant. However, energy as a product, not everyone has the same amount of energy. Now we're going to get a little complicated, because staying in line with the economics analogy in the market, supply, demand, all of that. If we don't have all the same amount of energy, because everyone's energy level is going to be different. There's various factors, but let's just start from the premise that we all don't have the same amount of energy. That means, therefore, the price of energy is going to fluctuate. The price of energy, there's naturally now going to be a uptrend for the price of energy. Why? Because we all don't have the same amount, and the demands of life are the same. We all have the same bills to pay. Obviously, some might be more. Your overhead might be higher than mine, etc. Your expenses might be lower than mine, etc. But we all have the same demands. Meaning, you have gas bill, you have light bill, you have car insurance, you have the kids' school, mortgages, food, groceries. We all have the demands. So the demand is always going to be there, and demand is what drives the price of a product. So if we all don't have the same amount of energy, but we all have the same amount of demands in terms of life pressures, then the value of energy is going to go up because we all don't have the same amount of it, and supply and demand, because there's a limited supply in terms of energy and the demand remains the same, then that value of that product, which is energy, is going to be higher. I'm telling you, that's how it works. Your energy is your most valuable or precious commodity. It's your most valuable asset. That's why you got to guard it and protect it. We all don't have the same amount of energy. I just gave you a supply and demand example. Now let me give you another one. We all don't eat the same kind of food. What fuels your energy is the kind of food you're eating. We all don't eat the same kind of food. A lot of people eat junk food. Let's keep it a buck. Not everybody, but a lot. Not all, but most. Not all, but most. Most people are eating junk food. Most people eat junk food. So their energy is going to be stagnant. They're not going to have that high frequency energy, because the foods you're eating, most of the foods you're eating, MSG and all that stuff, monosodium, glutamine, all that stuff is designed to weigh you down. That's why when people eat, a lot of times they feel sleepy, or a lot of the foods we eat are just not conducive to us being high vibratory states. We don't remain in high. Foods are not designed to keep us in our highest vibratory states. They're actually designed to keep you in a low state. So most foods are not good for us. So that's one. We're all not eating the same healthy foods. So and food, again, is the #1 source of driving our energy. That's one. So that's going to also play a role in if I have more energy than you more than me, and again, plays into the market of supply and demand. See how that works? And then two, watch this. We all do not sleep in the same amount of hours. We all don't get the same amount of sleep. We all don't. For whatever reasons, people got insomnia. Some people are night owls. Some people stay up all night and watch TV, party, whatever the case, it doesn't matter. This is not a judgment call. I'm just trying to show you why your energy is the most precious commodity, why it is the most valuable asset on life's balance sheet. Your energy is the most precious asset on your balance sheet. We all don't get the same amount of sleep. We're all not eating healthy. Not everyone can afford Whole Foods, right? So we don't eat healthy. We don't get the same amount of sleep. And this kind of falls in bracket with the eating aspect. A lot of us, some people smoke. Some people drink, right? Some people do whatever, recreational drugs. That's more into the health, not necessarily the sleep. But it still falls in sleep, health. It's kind of, they're related. So we all are not getting we all don't, our lifestyle, right? We don't all live a lifestyle that supports high vibrational frequency, which is high energy. Let's be honest, right? Your lifestyle plays a lot into your energy level, right? Not everybody have a well-balanced diet. Not everyone goes to the gym and exercise and meditate and whatever to keep their energy levels high. So most people are naturally going to be in a low vibratory state, because you're not doing things that's going to keep you in a high octane, higher level of vibration. So your energy is fluctuating, right? Your energy fluctuates, which again, that's what determines the value of a product. And your time, in terms of your balance sheet, time being on the balance sheet, one of the items on your balance sheet is always the same. Everyone has 24 hours. So time is a very valuable commodity, because it is a truth that once you waste that time, you can never get it back. But in terms of priority, your energy, in my opinion, based off everything I just told you, my rationale, your energy is your most precious asset, your most valuable asset, because according to thermodynamics, energy is defined as your capacity or ability to do work, to be productive. So and again, another thing, all the time in the world, if you don't have the right energy, right, and your energy is what feeds your attitude. If you don't have the right energy to keep the right attitude, you can have all the time in the world and you still ain't gonna get nothing done. You ain't gonna get nothing done, because again, the law of thermodynamics define energy as your ability to get work done, the capacity to work. That's how energy is interpreted. It's the ability to get work done. So if you ain't getting nothing done because your energy is low, or your capacity is low, but you still have 24 hours, what's the point? You can have all the time in the world, you ain't gonna get nothing done if your energy ain't right. So your energy is your #1 asset. And that's the point that I was making today when I was talking to the person. Your energy is your number one resource. It's your most valuable asset. And that's why you must do everything in your power to keep the energy right. Because once your energy is right, then you'll be able to maximize the use of time. But if your energy is wrong and your energy is low and your energy ain't right, then you won't be able to maximize time even if you have all the time in the world. All right? Peace.